Hello, Diane.
Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning, Olga.
Welcome to Moscow. Welcome to Russia. When was your first time here?
I was trying to remember. I think it was 2010, but it might have been 2011.
Okay, because just I was surprised yesterday when you told me it's your second time. How come that I missed the first time? But now when you said when it was, so I was not in Russia actually, so I was in Egypt. So
okay,
so that's why. So do you remember who is your bigger fan here in Russia and in the world?
Well, I think I have a fan whose name might be Olga.
Yeah, that's right. that's right. So you can't imagine really what our meeting did with me yesterday. You know, imagine that you are teaching with the books that you love, and every day you use these books, and one day you meet a person, an author of all that.
A person behind all those books.
Just I can't express really all myself. So, talking about your session yesterday, I mean, apart from emotions, it was really informative for me, and I like your idea about playing with the words. Like, you should not take. That's what I always say to the teachers, that you should not take dozens of materials every lesson. You take a piece and then you work it out, playing, and let kids explore in the words.
That's right. And come back to it. Yeah, so come back to it 2 weeks later and do something different with it.
Okay. Yeah. God, that's really what I tried to say. And your slogan yesterday: use it or lose it. Okay. So how did you come to it?
I don't know. I think in the training sessions that I prepare, one of the things teachers always say to me, especially at higher levels, is how can I get my students to actually perform at the level that they're at? And very often you've got course books or you've got a syllabus. You're teaching things. Maybe you're teaching grammar and you only or Lexis, and you think of it, oh, that's the grammar and that's the Lexis, but that's actually the language.
Exactly.
And that new language that you're learning at that level, in order to go up to the next level, has to become yours. And very often, so there's receptive and there's productive language.
Exactly.
So
I have to. I also say balance it. Yeah, receptive and productive.
But basically, you've done something new. So give your students the opportunity to use it
Immediately. Yeah, before they forget.
My best student ever that I've ever had did that, and I think probably maybe I didn't use that slogan at that time, but I would definitely say that he was like a pure use it or lose it.
Yeah. You know, yesterday you mentioned like one of the biggest mistakes that advanced level students do is punctuation.
Yep, amongst others.
Yeah. So what else?
I don't know, to be honest, I don't know for Russian candidates, but I know for Spain that Spanish candidates have a complete lack of or shortage of adverbs.
Oh, okay.
So adverbs, they're amazing words. They add place, they add time, they add manner. And I think at higher levels, but even at lower levels, we can start doing
vital.
Showing your opinion.
Showing your opinion, yeah.
Yes, I can say something like personally, or most importantly, those words really add something to the sentence.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Because you know, when I teach kids for starters, I don't teach them for starters. I teach them for FCE, to be honest. So I always look beyond, and when they go to their exam, they do their exam, everything is fine, and then they go out and they say, Miss Olga, it was much easier than what you were doing with us in the lesson. Yes, because I prepare them always like starters plus, you know, movers plus, HG plus.
DG first to be plus. Right?
Oh yeah. I mean, that's my technique. Okay. So fun for starters, fun for movers, right? So which course book match very good with this fun? Which course book?
I mean, at the end of the day, it depends how many hours you've got with your students. So I've been to schools where they've got maybe 8-10 hours of regular English classes plus support extracurricular classes. So obviously there you might need absolutely loads of material, really big, thick, chunky course book. Kids Box is very popular. The same authors who also live in Spain. I know them both.
Oh, there is a band there, Mafia. The Spanish mafia.
A lot of authors living in Spain, actually. So Michael Tomlinson and Caroline Nixon both live in the south of Spain. I live in the north. And they've just written, now let me think what it's called. Because Spain is called Life's Adventures for some reason. And the rest of the world it's called Power Up.
Yeah, okay, yeah, it's a new one. Yeah. Going to look at it, yeah. So you said like you have a team there in Spain, the team of your teachers, right?
Right, well, I work a lot for Cambridge University Press, and they have a teacher trained team. I'm not actually part of the full-time team, but I do quite a lot of training for them, and obviously internationally, like today. And then I also work for Cambridge Language Assessment. So there, I used to be the senior presenter, so I was in charge of that team. But now, we have a big office in Madrid, so I'm part of the presenter team.
Yeah, but do you teach?
Right, I don't teach any regular classes these days. What I do is do favours. So, for example, somebody's worried about their speaking, or their son or daughter has to take an exam and they need a little preparation, push, or just sometimes insights. Just literally, they've got all this language, they can speak English. But again, what do you need to use in the exam, for example, to do well?
Yeah, some teachers continue saying that you don't need to prepare students for exams. Just give them general English and that's all. They only need to know English. They don't need exam preparation. What do you think about it?
Not at all.
Not at all. So do I.
And I think that the kind of skills that are tested in the exams, they can then use in real life with English anyway.
Yeah, so exactly. Cambridge exams are not only about the language, right? Also some strategies, I believe, like without time management, without knowing strategies, they will fail.
Yeah, or they won't, maybe they won't fail, but they won't do as well as they could.
Exactly. So yesterday you mentioned this amazing book, Fun Skills. Can you tell us more about this?
It's a 6th level course, and I was involved in levels 3 and 5. So you've got pre-starters, pre-movers, pre-flyers, plus
starters, movers, flyers,
etc. And as the name I think tells, it's based on skills. Okay, so it's really skills.
So is it more about exam preparation or general English? What to expect?
It's a bit of everything. So it'll help students prepare for the exams, but it'll also help them develop their language skills. But very much one of the big aims is to try and connect it to their world. Yeah, so you're studying this, but how does it affect you? How does it relate to you?
Yeah, going back to this playing with words. Yes, yesterday Anne said, like, for example, give them the suffix like wise, or friendly, or what else we mentioned? Ish, yeah, and let them play with it. So I remembered yesterday one story. Actually, it always happens with my students this age. So they're like preparing for starters exams and teaching them furniture, and when they show them armchair and explain that this is arm and chair, that's why it's armchair. The next picture I'm showing is sofa, and they begin to say like leg chair, something like that. Yeah. So they try to explore it this way.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, you could have a long-legged sofa.
Yeah, they say that. Okay. So the last thing I would like you to wish us something. So there are 7,000 teachers in this community.
Wow.
A couple of words, please.
Okay, well, I would love to keep in touch with you and join your community, because I really believe in sharing things and sharing ideas and sharing experiences, because I think that's the best way to learn. And one day maybe you're not feeling inspired, but there's always somebody out there who can inspire you.
Exactly. She's always with us. So, and really the last one. So my students.
Your students.
Yeah, who learn with these amazing books, Exam Boosters and Prepare and Fun for Starters, for Movers. Just 2 words. The name of our club is Cambridge Club.
Okay, well that's easy. Cambridge Club.
Cambridge Club.
Hello. Yeah. And I hope you like English. I'm sure Olga makes you like English. And English can lead you, I think, to an exciting future. And I'm sure Olga can do that.
Yeah, we can
too.
prove it actually. Yeah. We can prove it. That's about the exciting future, the future you want.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So, thank you for coming. Thank you for this interview. Thank you for whatever you do for us. You know, it's just priceless.
Okay.
So valuable. And what I felt these 2 days, like we are on the same wavelengths.
Exactly.
That's what we all do.
Exactly.
So, and looking forward to your speech today.
Yep. Okay. Let's
Let's go there.